everyone, it's Holly from Baby Gizmo. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new baby video monitor from VTech. Now you know I love a really good video monitor, and it's one of my baby must-haves for new parents to consider because it gives new parents that peace of mind that the baby's okay in the crib and you don't have to sneak into the room to sneak a peek every 5 seconds. You can do it on your video monitor without getting off the couch, so I can sit here and just kind of watch my baby without disrupting them. So this one is called the VTech Safe and Sound Video Monitor. It is a new and improved version of their previous model, and I think this one is a really, really good one. Now, like I've always said, the video monitor, you need to be able to see and hear your child to make it a good one, and this one is a good one. So let's start with the parent unit first. Parent unit, I love the size of the parent unit. It is like the size of a fat iPhone, very good for handheld. It has a stand on the back so that you can stand it on a table like that. Has a pop-up antenna. It has a range of up to 1,000 feet, and I've never had a problem in my 2-story house losing the signal, so I think the range is really, really good. It has a 2.8-inch screen, and that's a decent screen. Not the biggest on the market, but definitely not the smallest. I think the picture quality is fantastic. It's a very, very clear picture during the day. Now at night, like most video monitors, it's always black and white on these baby video monitors at night because the night vision's black and white. And this one's a little fuzzy, a little grainy, but it still works. I can still see my baby. There's a little room for improvement on the night vision, but if I can see my baby, that's what counts. And especially in a dimly lit room, the camera, you want it to be as close to the baby as you can without it being close enough that the baby can touch it. So you're gonna have to figure out where to place the camera so the baby can never possibly touch it, but still close enough to get a good picture. They do give you a wall mount so that you can mount it on the wall, and I love that. So again, you just need to play with it and figure out where's the best picture for you. It also has one of my favorite features on a video monitor, the talkback feature, and that is when you are using the video monitor like a walkie-talkie and you talk into the parent unit, the sound comes out the camera. And so I would use that in instances like if the baby was crying and I wanted to soothe them and let them know I was on my way, or maybe a toddler keeps getting out of bed and you just want to be like, hey, get back in bed. So all you have to do is push the button and you talk and it comes out the camera like that. Now, that's a little bit loud, right? But here's one great unique feature of the VTech is that they have a volume control right here on their camera, while other ones keep it that loud and you're pretty much going to scare the diaper off the baby when you're like, I'm coming. Kind of, it's really loud. With this one, I can turn it down so it's not quite as loud. Now, it's still, it's still a decent, hello, I'm coming. See, it's a little bit lower, so I can go lower. But if I really want to I don't know, the camera, I'm getting too close, but let's say the camera was like across the room and I really wanted it to be loud. This is loud. So I love the fact that they put a volume control on the camera. There's also a volume control on the parent unit so that the volume I hear of the baby or whatever, I can turn that up and down. I think the menu is very, very user-friendly, very easy to do. You just push the menu button. You can, do all the different things such as it has a temperature display, and this is really great because this little thing here on the camera, that is the temperature reader for the temperature of the nursery. So this is going to allow you to monitor how cold or warm the nursery is. It even lets you set an alarm. So if let's say I don't want the temperature to get below 68 in the nursery. I set an alarm, and if it drops below 68, it'll alert me on my baby monitor, on my parent unit, which is great at night because maybe it got too cold in there and you don't know. So I do think the temperature reading on this is very accurate. So really, really cool that it lets you set an alarm. It has the temperature reading. It also has, you can take up to 4 different cameras on and see them on the parent unit. And you have the option of scanning. It'll scan every 7 seconds to each camera, or you can do a split screen and you'll see all 4 at the same time. So it takes up to 4 cameras. It only comes with 1, so you have to buy the other 3, sold separately. But it does have the ability to put, let's say you have 4 kids, 1 in each room, and still just use the 1 parent unit. It has an alert, so if you go out of range, it'll buzz at you, or low battery, it'll let you know. Let me just show you real quick the picture before I let you go. Here I am. Let me get the picture of the baby in the crib. Obviously, it's a well-lit room, but there you go. It's a really decent picture. I can definitely, oh my gosh, I forgot the best feature. I forgot the very best feature besides the talkback feature. It has pan, zoom, and tilt. Now, I don't know how I almost forgot that. So zoom, 2 times zoom. I can zoom in and it's okay, whatever. It's the pan and the tilt that I absolutely love. So from the parent unit, watch the camera, I can move the camera 270 degrees around the room. The only place it can't go is right behind the camera, which is okay because it's probably against the wall. So all I have to do is push the arrows, and as you can see, it's scanning the room, and then I can tilt up and down. So this is great for when the toddler or the baby starts to move in the crib, I can kind of follow them with the camera. When you transition your toddler from a crib to a toddler bed and they are all over the place in their room, your camera can literally follow them where they're going so they can't hide from you. So I love the fact that it does the pan and the tilt, and I think it's really, really easy to do. So that is one of my definite must-have features on a video monitor, is having that pan, because babies don't sit still. Well, at the beginning they do, but once they're toddlers, they don't sit still. So you want to be able to pan the room. Now let's talk about the fact that this plugs in. This obviously is not plugged in now. It works on a rechargeable battery. So here's the cord. I plug it in, it's going to recharge it, and I like the fact that, I know it's so silly, but they gave me a little Velcro piece so I can make the cord all nice and neat when I don't need all of this cord. So I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I like that. So I can plug it in and use it on the plug, or I can use it on the rechargeable battery. So that is the parent unit. Like I said, very, very easy to do. There's like a brightness control. My favorite feature though is that talkback feature, and the fact that I do think that the clarity of the picture during the day is fantastic. So there's that. So let's talk about this camera real quick. I think the camera looks cool. I think it's one of those really kind of chic modern cameras. Has the temperature control right here, on-off button, has the volume, so when the talkback doesn't, scare the child too much. My only improvement I would add to this monitor is the camera has to be plugged in. The camera has to work on the plug. And if you mount it to the wall, it does have like a little cord keeper that you wrap it around so that that cord isn't hanging out all over the place. But the camera does not work on rechargeable batteries, and I kind of wish that were an option, because sometimes an outlet isn't convenient for where you want to place the camera from time to time. And so if they would just add a rechargeable battery option, I think that would be fantastic. The monitor is not too expensive, $179. It's actually the low end of video monitors for the retail price. So I kind of like that for all of these great features you're getting. I mean, you're getting a lot of features with this. I think that's everything for the monitor. I think it's great. I think it's a really good option if you're looking for a video monitor, and you should be if you're having your first child. A video monitor, lifesaver. So there you go. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you never know what I'm going to show you next. And I will talk to you next time. I'm Holly Schultz from babygizmo.com. Bye.